kids. This is Mary Lou, Bister B Clown's assistant. Today, Buster and I are going to make cookie pops for Valentine's. As you can see on this box, you make pretty pops covered with little hearts. Now, what comes in the box is candy. These are the meltables. This is essentially a no-bake cookie pop. These can be melted in the microwave if you have one. If not, you'll have to get Mommy to melt these on the stove over low heat. It comes with icing and cookie crumbles, your lollipop sticks, and these are the cute little hearts that you put on the outside. Now, I've decided that I'm going to put some of these inside too. These are candy coated almonds, but you could put any kind of other candy inside the pops and make a surprise. Now, it also calls for styrofoam to hold these, but since I don't have any, I will be using cupcake molds with little paper cups inside. So in a few minutes, Buster's going to come in and help me to make these cookie pops. Stay tuned. Okay kids, Buster hasn't come in yet, but right now I'm melting these candies over very low heat. I'm going to stir constantly because these could very easily burn on the top of the stove. Once I do that, we'll be able to mix everything together and make our delicious cookie pops. Okay, we're back on now. We're going to put these candy and cookie balls, lollipops together. So first thing I'm going to do is pour in the cookie crumbles. Do they smell good? Now, this is the candy that I've melted. It is delicious too. I had to taste it while I was melting this candy naturally. Okay, let's get it all in. Here, we don't want to miss any. Is it good? These are going to be delicious. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to do is add the icing. You can imagine how rich and smooth and delicious these are going to be with all of this candy and icing and cookie crumbles. Make sure I get all of this in there. Squeeze it all down. There we go. Now comes the fun part. Buster's here now, and he's just finished washing his hands, and he's all ready to get into this and mix it up. This is made so you can mix it with your hands, which is probably lots of fun for kids because that's what kids like to do, is be hands-on, right? Let me get a spatula so I can get all of it off of the spoon. And now Buster's going to come over here and mix it up. Right, Buster? Come on over. Start mixing it up. This is the fun part. Take this away. Now, get rid of these. Mix those up and turn them into balls. And these are our lollipop sticks. There you go. Push some of this down off the sides so that we'll get, you see how it's beginning to congeal. It's beginning to form. It's beginning to form a cookie type mass. There we go. Eventually you'll be able to just roll these into cookie balls. This is what's fun for kids. You can make your own lollipops. Can't think of anything better than that. Alright? I think that they're mixed enough so that you can pick up one and form it into a ball. Not too big. Probably about, let's see what size we're going to have. Probably about this size. I would say about this size. Form it into a smooth ball. Ooh, you know, these may yet be a little dry. You form these into a ball. You have to kind of press them together. And what I would do is roll it in candy. Not working. I think the best thing to do may be add a little vanilla. Give it a little bit more liquid. And try it again because it's a little too dry. Vanilla won't hurt the taste. In fact, it should make it better. It's just a little dry to be making balls. There we go. Now, let's see if that doesn't make it better. There we go. Let's see if they're softer now. A little bit softer. I think that's a little better. It's a little softer. And I don't think they will roll in. I'm going to have to stick them on. You have to put them in your hands and stick the candy on there. Like that. There's one there that has candy stuck all over it. Yeah, that looks pretty good like that. Put it here. Put a stick in it. Ooh. Put a stick in it. You may have to press some of that. Press it on. These are drier than would be expected. Have to add something to make them smoother and softer. Otherwise, I'm going to take one of these and put it inside and make it into a cookie ball that isn't a lollipop. Then press some of these candies on. Turn it, press candies on. There we go. Now they're pressing on better. There we go. All right. Now, I'm not going to put a lollipop in because yes, this is much better. Adding the vanilla is better. We're going to turn the camera off right now while we finish up, and then we'll show you the finished product. Okay, kids, here's the finished product. We've got cookies with lollipop stems and cookies without them. So that I what we did was to put the big candies inside the ones without the stems, and we couldn't do stems and big candy surprises at the same time. But anyway, this is something that's fun for kids to play with, and fun to have something to play with that you can actually eat. So we hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please come back again. Please subscribe. You never know what Buster's going to come up with in next. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.